So a question came up on r/Norse paganism about the proper way to make Valhalla ladders or something, and a lot of us were like, what is a Valhalla ladder, including myself? And since then I've been trying to look it up, do my own research. All the sources I've been able to find are trying to sell you something, including this video.
We sell these at Handcrafted by Heathens, and they have been a huge hit at a lot of the festivals that we have been at,
which seems to be fairly popular. Couple of things here. One, if you know anything about historical source, please put a link, mention a link in the comments. Two, stop naming everything Valhalla. Not everything centers around Valhalla in the Norse. Not to mention, Valhalla is not the Old Norse. Valhalla is. Valhalla is one of many different afterlives. We don't have one afterlife. You might go to hell, you might go to Folkvanger, you might become Dis or Alfar. There's a lot of different possibilities. And it also is this thing that's being sold as a protection item. And why would something be named after the afterlife if it's for protection? That doesn't make any sense. And not only that, is it's named after one afterlife. It's not like hellish shoes, for example, which are attested to in the sources, may be something that were given to the departed in order to assist with their transition in the afterlife, right? That's not really a protection thing. Maybe a protection toward the afterlife. We're not really sure. It really doesn't make sense to name everything Valhalla. It really doesn't. And the third thing is, if a source is trying to sell you something, it's not a great source. Every single source I've been able to find about this Valhalla Ladder, or Driftwood Garland, which seems to be another name for it, seems to be trying to sell you something. You cannot trust sources that are trying to sell you something. You just can't. They have a financial interest in trying to get you to believe that, because that belief is what's going to get you to buy that thing. Always look for actual historical sources who do not have a financial interest in trying to get you to believe that thing. It very much kind of has Valkyrie tattoo in Max Payne vibes, where it's like this Valhalla thing that's supposed to be for protection. So, yeah. 3 things. If you have a source, please let me know. I would love to look through it and see what it should actually be called, because I'm highly doubting the original name for it is Valhalla Ladder. It may not even be Norse. It probably comes from another culture, to be honest. Quit naming everything Valhalla. There are thousands of other things in the Norse culture. Feel free to ask me even. There's a lot of different things. We are not a one-hit wonder culture. We are not that shallow. There's so much more. Please. Lastly, sources that are trying to sell you something are not trustworthy. They have a financial interest in trying to get you to believe it.